Hello, my friends. Miss Rebecca here. Hope you're doing good today. I have a great story here called The Tub People, and it's by Pam Conrad, and the pictures are by Richard E. Gilskey. The tub people stood in a line all day on the edge of the bathtub. There were 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was the mother, the father, the mother, the grandmother, the doctor, the police officer, the child, and the dog. They were made of wood, and their faces were very plain. They could smile or frown, or cry or laugh, and sometimes they would even wink at each other. But it hardly showed. Can you wink with one eye? The father of the tub people liked to play sea captain. He would take the mother, the grandmother, and the child for a ride on the floating soap. The others stood on the edge of the tub and waved. Once in a while, the child of the tub people would slide off the soap into the warm bath. "Help! Help!" And the captain would rescue him. "We're coming! We are coming!" The police officer and the doctor liked to have water races, bobbing from one end of the tub to the other. And the child would cheer, and then the grandmother would say, "Hush, you're too noisy." When bath time was over, the tub people always lined up along the edge of the tub. The father, the mother, the grandmother, the doctor, the police officer, the child, and the dog. But one evening, the bath water began rushing down the drain before they were lined up, pulling all the tub people this way and that. The soap danced over to the drain, turning and turning, and at the top of a whirlpool. Standing on the soap, getting dizzier and dizzier, was the child of the tub people. "Help! Help!" But this time, his father couldn't save him. And the tub child disappeared down the drain without a sound. And it said he was at the top of a whirlpool, and you can see the drain is pulling water down and the water is spinning in a circle, and that's a whirlpool. Have you ever noticed that if you take a bath and then lift out the stopper and the water swirls down? It's pretty cool. And that's what's happening here. But oh no, the tub child disappeared without a sound. The tub mother pressed her face to the grating. She looked and looked for her tub child, but she could not see him. Where is the tub child? He disappeared down the drain. Where does that lead? Where is he now? Look at that. They're missing their tub child. Who else might be missing the tub child if he's not lined up on the side of the tub? Look, he went down the drain and it led to a water pipe. Did you know that's where he was in the water pipes? That's so cool. So when the water went down, there are these pipes underneath the tub where the water goes out. Look, it looks like he might be blocking the water. That afternoon, a man came and pried off the drain cover, grunting as he worked. He shone a light down the drain and frowned. Then he pushed in a long wire and jiggled it up and down, up and down. "Come home now," the grandmother whispered, and out of the drain popped the little tub child, wet and tired. Who do you think the man is who got the tub child out of the drain? Maybe a person who lives in the house, or maybe a plumber, a person who works on pipes. How did they know the tub child was down the drain? Did somebody notice he was missing? Or maybe the water was blocked. Maybe the pipe was blocked, and that's how they knew something is in this pipe. I wonder. The tub people stood in a line, quietly watching. One by one they smiled, the father, the mother, the grandmother, the doctor, the police officer, and the dog. And the tub mother had little soapy tears running down her wooden cheeks. But the man did not look at them. He tossed the tub child into his toolbox, shut it with a click, and left. The tub people waited for bath time, hoping their tub child would come back. But bath time never came. It grew later and later, and still they waited, worrying all the while. Finally, when they felt they could stand it no longer and they could wait no longer, they were lifted up and carefully carried into a new room and gently placed on a large, soft bed. It seemed just like water to them, except that it was dry and very firm. And there were 7 of them. Once again, the tub dog knocked his head gently against the wooden head of the tub child, and very quietly they all laughed. They look like they're happy to be together again. There was a thick quilt on the bed, and when it was all bunched up, they would go mountain climbing. The father liked to be the leader, and he would lead them up one side of the mountain, and then they would all tumble easily down the other. The grandmother liked to hide under the pillow and have everyone come find her. The tub child liked to fall off the edge and have his mother rescue him. Each night, when the lights went out, they lined up along the window sill, just as they had along the bathtub edge. The father, the mother, the grandmother, the doctor, the police officer, the child, and the dog. Now, they're in a bedroom, right? Because there's a bed. We see a window with a curtain. Whose bedroom do you suppose that is? I like that full moon shining in. But each morning, when the sun came shining in on them, something would be different. Can you see what's different in this picture? Something would be different. Is it in a different order? The tub child would be standing between the tub mother and the tub father, their sides barely touching. And if you looked very, very closely, you would see they all had smiles on their wooden faces. The end. Thanks for listening, friends. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.